I'm Abby Staples, and the case study I chose to analyze is the young college graduate with student loans. The study is about a young woman named Jennifer Berry. She's 25, and she is $23,000 in debt. From this amount, $16,000 is in student loans, and $7,300 is owed in credit cards. She explains that she went a little overboard with her card, and she wants to get it paid off as soon as possible. She participates in her 403b plan at work and is saving $90 bi-weekly. So far, she's saved $2,800, and she's been putting away 25% of her deposit 4 times into a stock index fund, managed growth fund, and a money index market fund. Berry explains that she wants to save more for emergencies and retirement, but has a shopping problem. Last year, she received tax fund for $685 and spent it all on clothing and home furnishings. A few strengths of Berry's situation are that she's putting some of her deposit into stocks and mutual funds, which will help her gain money, especially with the mutual fund. She'll be able to forget about the money when she has matured, and when the money has matured, she'll be able to withdraw the money and use it towards a new car or a house or her retirement fund like she'd like. Another strength with her is that her employer has a 403b plan and health insurance. The health plan is helpful because she doesn't have to worry about finding one on her own or paying more money for the health plan, and the 403b plan will help her with retirement goals again. The weakness in her situation, however, like I've explained before, is that she has a spending problem. Whenever she gets extra cash or any money, she just immediately spends it on things that she doesn't necessarily need to, instead of putting it away like she should. I feel like she is trying to save money in this aspect, but the 25% she puts away 4 times is she's kind of spreading herself thin financially, and she has rent and loan payments each month, and that calculates to $685 each month. So if she were to only do 2 of the deposits instead of all 4 25 deposits, she'd be saving 50% of what she's putting in that stock fund, which she could then turn around and put it towards her rent or a new car payment like she wants. Some strategies I would advise for Berry to follow are goal setting, generating solutions, and establishing action plans. Goal setting would be the obvious one because as she explains, she wants to accomplish getting a new car and getting a house and putting more money away for emergency funds. She also has some problems that would be good to generate solutions to them. The biggest problem is that she's in debt, both student and credit card debt. This problem has a solution of paying them off by saving her money. Her other problem that plays into the first one is she's not good with saving her money. Like I said, whenever she gets her money, like the tax refund, she decided to spend on clothes and home furnishings when she didn't necessarily need to. The solution to this would be to spend the money on the loans that she's paying back or put it in her emergency fund instead of spending it on the clothing. The items that she wants to accomplish, she can turn them into goals. And one of those goals once those goals have been made, I would advise her to make an action plan. A good action plan should meet these criteria. It should be a complete list of changes that are being changed, are clear, and they're clear about who, what, where, and when, and the action plan is current to the problems or changes that she's trying to tackle. In order for me to assist Berry with her goal setting, I would have her write down what her objectives are and form them into 3 goals, both short and long-term goals. Once she has them written down, I would advise her to make copies of them and put them in places that she looks frequently, because the more often she's looking at them, the more often they will be ingrained in her head and she'll remember them. Berry's financial goals are to pay off her credit cards and save money for emergencies, and eventually, again, get a house or a new car. So if she has a constant reminder of what she needs to do in order to achieve those goals, she will be more inclined to complete them. Some financial products that could help Berry would be savings account that makes her money while the money is just sitting there in the savings account. These types of savings accounts should come with higher than average interest rate and have low to no fees. A few I would suggest as a counselor would be Synchrony and Barclays. I chose these 2 savings accounts because they both have the highest interest rates for savings accounts, and they both can be accessed online and internationally. Synchrony has no minimum balance or fees, and it's also part of the two of the largest ATM networks, and Barclays offers service to the United States customers with no fees or a minimum balance. So these strategies and goals and financial products I would recommend if I were a financial counselor. If Berry is able to stick to her goals and follow her action plan, she will be able to grow her emergency fund, still save money to buy her house or a car, and work her way to paying off her student loans and credit card loans.